So I'm going to teach you the emotional freedom tapping technique, and this is to help you to relieve yourself of intense emotions or something that's bothering you. And what you do is you're going to end up tapping different acupuncture points on your body as you say a statement. So it's important first that you identify that emotion or that event or thing that is weighing you down. So I'm going to come up with a funny imaginary statement, but understand that you would come up with something that's more serious and more of a direct concern for you. So my statement's going to be, I'm afraid of broccoli. Again, let's pretend. All right, so then you assess what your anxiety level is concerning that statement. And so let's say I'm really frightened of broccoli, and so my anxiety is about at a 9. Okay, so we assess it, or we come up with our statement, and then we assign it a number of intensity. Then we begin the tapping, and then afterwards we reassess and we decide what number we're at that point. And you can choose to do several repetitions of the tapping if you want to continue to lower your level of intensity of that feeling. So it's really a tool to be used in the moment of when you're having that emotion. Like perhaps you just got really upset about something. And so to sort of move past it, to kind of cleanse your body of it, to let go a little bit. It's a nice tool to be able to ramp you down and to be able to get in a better place. And so people swear by this, and I will share that I'm fairly new to it, but I am using it. And it's, if nothing else, it's just really nice to have something to reach for in that moment when you're really struggling. A tangible thing to occupy your mind, redirect your mind and your heart, and then coupling that with those acupuncture points can be very effective. So let's go ahead and give it a try, shall we? So come up with your statement, and it is important that you say it out loud. So you'll just say your statement instead of my statement. So the first part you start at is right here at the fleshy part of your hand, on the outside border of your hand. And you begin tapping that, and you say your statement. I am afraid of broccoli. Then you say, I'm afraid of broccoli. Even though I'm afraid of broccoli, I fully love and accept myself. Then you move on to the next point, which is just inside the eyebrow, right here on the inside, and you tap that gently, and you say your statement, I am afraid of broccoli. Then you go to the outside of the eyebrow, I'm afraid of broccoli. And then here, I am so afraid of broccoli. And here, I'm afraid of broccoli. And here, I'm afraid of broccoli. And right here, there's 2 points, so you can just use a nice flat hand, tapping lightly. I am afraid of broccoli. Then under your arm, sort of around where the lat is, that's your muscle back here, kind of where the bra goes around your body. For me, it's actually a tender area. Tap that with 4 fingers. I'm afraid of broccoli. Then we finish with the hands. So you have your thumb, and you want the side of the thumb on the outside. So where your thumbnail is, just on the outside fleshy part right here. So not on the inside, on the outside here. Okay, we tap that. I use 2 fingers. And I turn like this. I am afraid of broccoli. Index inside of your index finger, same thing. I am afraid of broccoli. Middle finger. I'm afraid of broccoli. Ring finger. I'm afraid of broccoli. And pinky, I am afraid of broccoli. Now, we can assess at this point. Maybe now I'm not at a 9, maybe I'm at a 7 instead. So I'm going to decide to do it again. This will give us another opportunity to practice. So we start again. I'm afraid of broccoli. Even though I'm afraid of broccoli, I love and fully accept myself. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. I am afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. Under the arm, I'm afraid of broccoli. Hand, I'm afraid of broccoli. 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 And then assess again. And maybe your number is a little less this time. You can just repeat it until you feel that you've reached a level that is at least tolerable and hopefully greatly improved. So if you have any problems remembering the sequence, just remember the starting point, and that is right here, this fleshy part of your hand. That's the karate chop area. Yeah. So that's where you start tapping, okay? Then from there we go to our face. So you can think first part is your hand, then the face, and then if you were to draw it, it kind of makes a circle around, down the midline, all the way down to the midline. And then you sort of break away to the side. And then you end with the hand. You started with the hand, so you end with the hand, with the fingers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points. So, or you can just use this video for a while until you have it down. Don't forget to assess it before and after. And don't forget, when you do state that initial statement, like the karate chop point, that you include that statement, I love and accept myself. Now, as you're going along, you might have a thought that pops into your mind. Like, I am so afraid of broccoli, but I love and fully accept myself. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli, but I still love myself. I have nothing to fear. Broccoli is harmless. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. Broccoli is harmless. Broccoli has nothing on me. I'm afraid of broccoli. I'm afraid of broccoli. So in time, you don't have to be so regimented or so scripted. If you have some thoughts that come in, then go with it and let them come out as you tap. You might have a few discoveries along the way. So thank you for watching this video on emotional freedom tapping technique, EFT. I hope that you find that it helps you and that it's a tool that you can easily reach for in that moment of need. Thank you and have a wonderful